first band concert as the SCP 89 Junior High. We are very excited to present this concert for you this evening and show you the awesome work that these students have accomplished in just a short quarter of their schooling this year. They've made a ton of progress since last year and are just becoming more mature and individualized musicians, and we can't be happier with the performances that are about to happen tonight. The first piece that the 8th grade band will be performing tonight is titled Falcon Fanfare, written by one of my favorite composers, Brian Balmages. I was reminiscing the other day, I got to meet Brian Balmages once when I was in high school at Southeast Polk. I went to an honor band in North Dakota, and he signed a program of mine, so that was pretty special. So it's come full circle, and I think these students have really enjoyed working on this pretty loud fanfare. So we hope you enjoy Falcon Fanfare. The second piece we prepared to play this evening is called Gently Touch the Sky by Robert Sheldon. This is a very different genre of music than what you just listened to. It will take you to a more calm and peaceful mindset, and these students have grown a ton musically, learning how to smooth out and connect their notes instead of playing them like we learned in 5th grade, really choppy. I bet you remember those nights on the deck or in the basement, wherever, like far away from the living room, right? So they don't sound like that anymore. They're learning how to make really gorgeous, beautiful, balanced sounds as a band, and they've worked hard as a team to make that happen. So we hope you enjoy listening to the growth of their musical, smooth playing in Gently Touch the Sky. know I picked fun a little bit at the 5th grade sounds that they made, but they couldn't get here if they didn't start there. So thank you so much for the 5th grade band directors and the parents and guardians that get them through 5th grade band and help them to make these gorgeous sounds. Can you give yourselves a round of applause, please? We had several students audition for the Skiba Honor Band this year, and we're going to ask them to stand in just a minute so that we can honor them and recognize their dedication and hard work this year. The Skiba Honor Band is an honor band held for South Central Iowa. And then of that South Central Iowa Honor Band, they are also looking for all Iowa students. So the top of the top from the Skiba Honor Band are selected to participate in all Iowa, which is kind of an all-state version for junior high band or for 8th grade band. So students that audition for Skiba Honor Band, selected or not, can you please stand? Honor Band, stay standing, please. And then we had 2 students accepted this year for the All Iowa Honor Band. That was Sam Holsrud and Caleb Butterworth. Sam's over here. Audition process makes them such better musicians, and they learn so much going through that process and learning the really hard music. So awesome job, all of the honor band auditionees. We have one more piece ready to perform for you tonight. It's titled Armed Forces on Parade, and it's by Andrew Ballant. This piece features our and thanks our people in society that have served on the military for us. So we want to thank our veterans for your service, and today on Veterans Day, what more perfect way to do it than with our piece of music. So if you hear a song that represents your branch, we'd like for you to stand during that time so that we can honor you, and the audience will appropriately applause for everyone who's standing in the different tunes. So we hope you enjoy Armed Forces on Parade. So we're going to do our thank yous in between bands as they're switching. Because without these people, we could not do this. So one of the biggest proportions of our concert that make this possible is the SEP band staff. From 5-12, we are all supporting each other all the way through, and we get to see the students grow, which is fantastic. We have Mr. Criswell here helping us tonight, Mrs. Randall, and Mrs. Joy. So thank you to the SEP band staff. Now, in some school districts, these metal chairs that are set out would have been the responsibility of the band directors. But here at Southeast Polk, our custodial staff is awesome and really supportive and did that for us today. So an extra shout out to them for vacuuming and making this room look spectacular for tonight. There's a live stream going tonight. Hopefully you all saw the link, and if you want to go on and see it later and didn't get it, please email us and we'll send you the live stream. That live stream is all thanks to Mark Christensen, who runs around and does everything for everybody, 612 through the district. So thank you to Mark Christensen. And last but not least, the private lesson teachers that some of your students go to, and you guys dragging them to those practices, you bringing them to jazz band practices, you staying after school with them so they can get extra help from us. A lot of it comes back to the support that families show. So we really appreciate you guys being here to support them and always dragging them everywhere. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and allow me to add my welcome to the evening. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate this first band concert of the school year and the first 8-9 band concert of our new district's configuration. If I haven't met you yet, my name is Jason Girth, and it's my privilege to be working with the 9th graders that you see on stage behind me. It's a phenomenal group of young people, as are our 8th graders. Hi, 8th graders. These folks have been working hard for the last 11 weeks to improve their musical artistry and technique and all of those things. So it's been a real joy to watch them grow. The first piece we're going to play for you this evening is by Robert Sheldon called Synergies. And this is the word synergies, and I had to write this out. The word synergies refers to the combined power of a group of people working together to create something greater than they could individually. And what better way to describe an ensemble like a concert band or a choir or an orchestra? And what better time than at our first band concert as an 8-9 building. So please enjoy Synergies by Robert Sheldon. All right, thank you very much. Our next piece needs just a little bit of a program note, because I think it's important. This next piece, As Morning Rises, by Mark Sirotchek, was composed in the spring of 2021 for the 8th grade band at Belle Vernon Area Middle School in Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania. The composer wrote this piece for his students, in some ways as a thank you for staying with the band program when everything shut down in March 2020 due to the pandemic. The composer writes, "It would have been easy for the students to quit playing an instrument going into 8th grade because of the way the previous school year ended. However, we saw approximately 99% stay in the program. At the start of the 2021 school year, many of the students spoke about how much they missed playing, and the idea to write the piece for them began to take shape." Just on a personal note, this piece has been a real joy to make music with your sons and daughters with. There have been so many tingle moments in it, and hopefully we can capture some of those tonight, yeah? 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 Yeah, okay. Okay, they're awake. There are 2 solos in the piece. The first is Lizzie Grove on alto sax, and the second is Jordan Evans on the flute. I'd like to also make a special shout out to Emily Wall, who is unfortunately homesick tonight. She's been playing the flute solo for several weeks now in practice and doing a wonderful job, and we hope she gets well soon. This is As Morning Rises by Mark Sirotchek. Thank you so much. Before we play our final piece, which is a circus march called Thrills and Trills, I'd like to take a second and recognize some of the students in the band. First, we had 5 students audition for the Iowa State bands and orchestras in late October. Auditioning is a huge time commitment and undertaking, and they've all grown a ton in the process. If you audition for Allstate, would you please stand and be recognized? We also have 10 students preparing to audition on December 5th for the South Central Iowa Bandmasters Association High School Honor Band. This is almost as challenging as preparing for Allstate. Many of the requirements are the same. So if you are auditioning for the Skiba Honor Band next month, would you please stand and be recognized? All right, for these next recognitions, if you could please hold your applause until the end to celebrate all the activities these students are involved in. If you were a part of the Marching Rams this summer and fall, please stand. Okay, awesome. Go ahead, give them a round of applause. Awesome. If you're playing with the high school pep band this fall and winter, please stand. If you are part of the 9th grade jazz band, please stand. If we're playing whack-a-mole. Right? Okay. If you sing in the choir or the show choir, we celebrate all arts activities here. Please stand. And here's the thing, we support kids who are doing it all, who want to do sports, who want to do other activities, as well as make music. You can do it all, we work it out. So, if you are involved with the support at any time during the school year or another school activity, please stand up and get our appreciation. Thank you. All right. So, as Mrs. Hillebolt alluded to, I'd like to thank our district instrumental music staff for their hard work over the years. Many of them are here tonight, so thank you to our staff that are here tonight. And especially, I'd like to say one big public personal thanks to Mrs. Hillebolt, who is a phenomenal woman and a great teacher. She's been helping me transition to the 8-9 building, and they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, she's trying. She's trying really hard. And I don't know if she's succeeding, but it's been a good time getting to know the building, getting to know the students, and working with Mrs. Hillebolt. How about a round of applause for all that she's done. All right, so that's all I have to say tonight. So once again, thanks for coming, and we hope you enjoy Thrills and Trills by Scott Watson. It is a fun and a little comical once in a while, but joyride. So enjoy this. Thank you for coming this evening.